Good morning and welcome back to T2SMC Trader. How are you all? I hope everyone is cool. A new day is going to happen in front of us. I hope that it's gonna be a beautiful, profitable day. Everyone be calm and quiet. We are going to make a profitable day, inshallah, over here. But before that, I have a bit speech about the price action, which is the boring part, in my opinion. I would love to go through that because pre-market analysis is absolutely important. In my opinion, we have to make a plan, then we have to execute that plan depending on the price action. If the price action is going to work exactly like our expectation, we should make sure that we have done our execution. Otherwise, if the plan doesn't work with the price action, we should avoid that trade or that day or that session. You have to remember that every day is not for trading and every session is not for trading. If you can just follow these rules, you will be able to make a lot of profit through this market, because this market is kind of ATM machine. And if you are using the ICT concepts, so everyone become and quiet and wait for the markets open around 9:30. Before that, I'll go through the price action. Before all of these things, I would love to know that who is over here and where exactly you are watching us from. Okay, so make sure that you have written that I'm from maybe USA, I'm watching from Canada, Australia, wherever you are watching us. Just write it down. I need to make sure that I have remembered all of you. So later when you will leave us and then come back again after maybe 6 months, 1 year, I'm not going to forget that, oh, okay, this is that guy who is actually from USA was watching us, but right now is not active over here, but he came back. So please let me know who is over here and exactly from where you were watching us. I can see the Jinshit P. Thank you, Jinshit, but thank you because you have provided me the penguin. I love penguin more than any other creature on this world. So thank you, brother, so much for providing that penguin. By the way, how are you, Jinshit? Just let me know that as well. Hey, Tamimi. Good morning, moderator. You can see my mod is here. Thank you, brother, for being over here. How are you, Tamimi? Rajkumari Rai. Good morning, Dada. Good morning, brother. How are you? RS, good morning, RS. FL Trader, good morning, and you are from Florida, USA. I actually remembered that, by the way, but thank you, brother, for confirming that you are from Florida, USA. Thank you, brother, for being with us. Hey, Dimar, you are from Canada. Thank you, brother, for letting me know that Dimar is with us. M. Wang, good morning, brother. You are also from the USA, but what is that state actually? It's Wisconsin. Wisconsin. I never heard about that. But thank you, brother, for being with us. Thanks for that penguin FL trader. Rajkumar TPT, how much minimum dollars payout and maximum? There is no minimum, there is no maximum. Can make the profit after the buffer, you will be able to withdraw the account. I mean, for example, you have asked about the 2000, 25,000 accounts. So for the 2000, 25,000 account, you have to make $1,500. After $1,500, whatever you will make, you will be able to withdraw that exactly the same day. So no minimum, no maximum. So just make it and withdraw it. I think there is a split 90-10. They will give you 90% and they will keep 10% if I'm not wrong. Jamie, good morning, Jamie. You are also from Florida, USA. So I have FL Trader and Jamie. Both of them are from Florida, USA. I think you guys are neighbor. By the way, this is the fun. Okay, so if you tell me exactly where are you watching us, then you will find out that there is someone else actually also trading in your area. Okay, not exactly to your, I mean, exactly to your maybe colony or to your block, maybe somewhere else, but from the same city or same state. Okay, so please let me know exactly from where you are watching us. Buen dia, Tito from Mexico. Thank you, Alberto. I remember that you are from Mexico because sometimes you write something Spanish, of course, the Spanish language. So I get confused. So I remember that you are from Mexico. But thank you, brother, for being with us. Sergey, good morning, Ukraine. Okay, I have the Sergey here, who is from Ukraine. Thank you, brother, for being with us. Rajkumar Rai, what about buffer? That's the buffer. $1,500 is the buffer. You have to make $1,500. After $1,500, whatever you will make, that's gonna be yours. Jamie, okay, I think Jamie is giving the answer to FL Trader. I hope that you guys are actually the neighbor, so you guys will make some conversation by yourself. This is the intention for me, or to make this communities to know that who is actually trading with our same area, so that we can contact with them and we can make a community, stronger trading batch, and that will make us profitable. Trading alone is much more difficult than trading with a community. If you have a community, it's much more easier for you to make profit from this market. You'll be able to see a lot of things which you are not able to see, but someone else is able to see, so it will help you find the best opportunity to get the money from this market. Palm Beach, nice place. Hmm. TPT, any consistency rules? I don't know. In the funded account, there's no consistency rules. Funded account, no consistency. But to the challenge account, there is 40% consistency rules. But funded account, there is no rules. Don't hit your maximum loss. That's the only rule. Yes, thanks. I'm about to 4 hours to you. I used to travel there a lot when my daughter played softball. I think you guys will be able to meet with each other. That's the good thing. Would love to wait 5 more minutes before starting the boarding session, which is explaining the price action or pre-market analysis. I want more people to join, as I started a bit early, so I know that people will join around 9 actually. So would love to wait a bit more. Be be with me 5 more minutes, okay? So then after then we'll talk about the price action. Thanks for plan community. Yeah, thank you, Rajkumari Rai. Thank you so much, brother. Everyone is cool. I don't know. You guys were with us yesterday. Well, where Suzivan and Varagan was explaining the price action according to the regarding to the sniper line. At the beginning, maybe it was a bit confused, but later when we were doing the question and answer session at the end of the session, actually, I believe that it's absolutely clear to all of you guys the beauty of the sniper line. If it is not, the video is on our channel, sniper line explanation. You guys can take a look over here if you are interested about the sniper line. Infiltrator, smash the like button, please. Thank you, Infiltrator, for reminding me as well to say that please smash that like button or thumbs up button. It will help us to spread this channel link to more ICT traders. It's a kind of give and take. I'm trying to give you something, you are going to give me something. You are going to take something from me, I'm going to take something from you. That's all, brother. So please make sure that you have pushed the like button before watching the session, okay? If it is possible today, can you explain for sniper? I'm not able to do that, as I don't have the sub 1 minute chart, which is 30-second chart. I don't have that plan. I'm not able to show you that. Sachin, hello Sachin, how are you, brother? Sniper line setup entry today, I'm not going with that until I'm done my observations. I'm waiting actually for ending the subscription with TradingView, and then I will buy a new subscription for the yearly subscription. Over there I'll try to add the sub 1 minute chart. So I'll just wait. I'm waiting to expire the current subscription. 45 people are watching. Make sure, guys, you have pushed the like button and let me know what is your bias today. Are you bullish? Are you bearish? If you are bullish, what is the reason for thinking about bullishness? If you are bearish, let me know why you are thinking this is gonna be a bearish market. Or if you don't have the bias, just tell me that you don't have any bias. Fine. How was the weekend? Weekend was awesome. Sachin, what about you, brother? Hey, Marquis, Grunt Rising, brother. Hey, Marquis, my word of block master. I always appreciate you, man. You show me a lot of order block I miss actually. Thank you, Marquis, for showing me those beauty of the order block again and again. Thank you. I always appreciate that, Marquis. Otaku, walaikum salam, brother. How are you, Otaku? Otaku, where are you from? Please let us know that as well, okay? Okay, you are bullish. If you are bullish, what is the reason for looking for the bullish run? So please explain that in a short sentence. It will be much more easier. So just tell me that why you are bullish. Good morning, Gangjong. Gangjong and LinkedIn are the same guy, Gangjong. In Twitter, sorry, in X Discord, are you LinkedIn? You guys are the same one. I was waiting for your message, and the weekend ended. I forgot to reply you. I watch your sorry, I read your message, brother, but later I forgot to reply you. I'm so sorry, Sachin. I learned from the wizard, but you are doing that better than the wizard. I mean, you are marking the word block better than the wizard. I have to admit that. If you are better than me, I have to admit that. But thank you. I'm really so happy because you are better than me. I really would love to make you better than me. I'm not here to just be the teacher. I'm here to learn from you and try to share my knowledge to you. So take the knowledge, be better than me always. Win no bias since TGIF completed. Okay, Win, I have a lot to talk about that. So after 1 minute, I will start to talk about today's pre-market analysis. And in that time, I won't be able to read your comment, that's for sure. Hey Gangjang, okay, thank you, brother. I forgot about the trading view things. I will message you today, okay? If I don't do the PM session, then I will message you. Cool, man. Gainesville is a small, nice city. Okay, I guess you guys are talking about a city inside the Florida. I'm from Ethiopia, brother. Okay, you're from Ethiopia. Nice area, brother. Ethiopia. Never been over there, by the way. Oh, stop it, lol. Come on, what is? Okay, guys, that's nice starting. I believe that we can start to talk about the price action now. Okay, there is a sniper line working now. You guys are is going to start to see the sniper line here and there. I believe so. And please observe it first before pushing the button. Okay, structure is bullish and till DTF fair value get broken, daily time frame fair value get broken, till I'm bullish. Okay, that's cool, brother. Hey Vijay, how are you, brother? Vijaya, Kuba, hello, bro. How are you today? I'm cool, man. I'm not going to reply any more comment until I finish the pre-market analysis or the weekly plan for this week. Okay, so I am going to the chart now. Make sure that you guys are listening to me because this is the part to learn. Okay, those people who will join me later, they will join only for like for the price action. But whoever this 56% people over here, please focus over here. I know this is the boring part. Please focus over here. It's my request. This is the first thing you have to do around the weekend. I didn't do the weekly analysis, so I'm going to do it right now. So you can see this is gonna be the best week in my opinion, as we don't have that type of news kind of CPI, FOMC or NFP. Otherwise, we have kind of red folder news, medium impact news every single day. So in my opinion, this week is going to be the best week. Okay, so far this is gonna be the best week. Every single day is an high probability to me. Monday we have kind of FOMC may speak around 12 p.m. We don't need to think about that. Tuesday we have a news around 9:45. We have a news around 10. So we have to be careful until 10. After 10 we are good to go for the trading. Wednesday we have kind of news around 10, which is a medium impact news. In my opinion, new home sales doesn't impact the market that much, so we are able to trade before 10 a.m. as well. Thursday, we have a news around 8:30 and around 10, which is also the existing home sales. Same, same thing, we don't need to worry about that, but depending on the price action, we will push the button or we will decide should I trade before 10 a.m. or we should wait until 10 a.m. But prematurely, I can say that we don't need to think about that 10 a.m. news, neither Wednesday or nor Thursday. Okay. Friday, we have a news around 10, same thing, consumer statement, a bit risky, but still, we don't need to think about that. We can push the button before 10 a.m. So either way, we are able to trade every single day except Tuesday, because Tuesday we have a news, PMI news around 9:45, and then around 10 we have some kind of medium impact news. These two together can make the market a bit difficult until 10 a.m. So from 10 a.m. 10:01 a.m. to until 11:30 we are good to go one Tuesday. Otherwise, every single day there is no restriction, in my opinion. Okay, but we will decide depending on the price action every single day if we find any opportunity or not. I don't need to say anything through this calendar. I have an idea. If should I be aware of any kind of news this week? No, here this is my live streaming right now, it is happening and you can see 70 people are watching over here, 21 likes. This is the only thing I really request you guys to push. Please make sure that you have pushed the like button. This is the only thing, please do that. It's a request to every single one of you. Before 9:30 make sure you have pushed the like button and it's at least 50 likes. It's a request to all of you. It will help our channel to grow. Here is the weekly chart for Nasdaq. I am a Nasdaq trader NQZ 2025, which is the December contract I'm using right now. No running contract, as we are the daily trader, day trader. We don't need the running contract. We need the current contract, which is NQZ 2025. This is the weekly chart, and to the weekly chart you can see this is the weekly candle. So if I mark the low of the weekly candle and the high of the weekly candle and divide it into 20% and 30%, which is called TGIF line. Thanks God it's Friday line. As the TGIF doesn't happen on Friday, in Monday, oh sorry, one Monday and Tuesday, the first thing we have to look for is the TGIF line. It has to trade the TGIF line. So here you can see the TGIF 20% has been traded already. It can trade the 30% as well. So I have to start to think about the buy when it has traded the TGIF line. Before market open, which is 9:30, if it doesn't finish the TGIF, I have to look for the bearishness, even though it is around the all-time high. And according to the rules, we should keep looking for the buy until it proves us wrong and it started to go fall. Until then, we should keep looking for buy every single day, according to ICT himself. So even though we are looking for buy, if the TGIF at least the 20% is not finished by Monday before starting the session, we should keep looking for sell until the TGIF line. As you can see, right now this market has traded the TGIF 20%. So I can start to think about the buy now. If it started to fall and want to come until 30% of the TGIF, we are not going to trade that fall. Instead, when it will reach until the 30%, we will start to look for buy. In other words, before the session, when the TGIF one line has been traded, we should keep looking for buy anytime market open. So after the market open, wherever we'll get the buying opportunity, we will go for that buy. Instead of buying, if it keep falling, we are not going to touch that market. It will trade that 30%. I don't care. It will respect from the 50% in between 20 and 30%, and there is a buying opportunity. I'll look for the buy. It will start to make a buying opportunity from there. I'll look for the buy. So buy is only option for me, as the market is around the all-time high. I should keep looking for buy until the market doesn't prove that he or she is bearish. Okay, so this is all from the weekly chart. I don't have anything to say instead of this TGIF line from the weekly chart. Now I'm coming to daily chart. So this is the daily chart. Don't get confused. These two line, which is purple color, if I'm not wrong, this two purple color is the TGIF line. Okay, instead of this TGIF line, I have marked that daily, premium, week, and I have divided that by the quadrant level. Why I have done it? Because ICT told us, our ICT is showing us the this thing for his by his recent videos. So I wanted to add it with my analysis because he is doing it. I'm trying to observe this as well. That is why I have added them. If you don't want to edit them, it's up to you, man. I don't have any problem. So this is the premium week, and you can see that this is the 50% of that premium week that has been traded already. So market has both traded the TGIF 20% as well as the premium week 50% over here. Not so precisely. I mean, that means it has tapped to this 50%, which is the red line, and then it started to go higher. No, it's not something like that. But so far, it is respecting the 50% of that premium week. So I want to see that it will start to go higher. Instead of this explanation, there is one more thing. If the TGIF is not done by Friday, please listen to me carefully in this area. If the TGIF is not done by Friday, and by Monday before opening the session, if the market finished the TGIF, that means it has traded the TGIF line, then basically the Monday is gonna be the expansion day. If Friday market has done the TGIF, by Friday market has done the TGIF, then basically the Monday is gonna be the expansion. Most, not always, but most of the time it's gonna be the expansion. If Friday doesn't finish the TGIF and Monday is also didn't finish the TGIF before the open, then it can be a consolidation day, or the kind of uh, classical accumulation day. Today, the scenario is Friday didn't finish the TGIF. Monday before the session, market has finished the TGIF. I'm expecting the expansion. If it doesn't do the expansion, which I'm expecting, For example, it's not doing the expansion, instead it's gonna be the accumulation day. In that type of situation, I will be wrong and I will expect that this market is not going to take Friday high or Friday low. So it's going to be a inside day, which is a classical accumulation day where market doesn't take Monday market doesn't take the Friday high and Friday low. If you ask me what is the most probable thing, gun to my head, something like that, I want to see it's going to be an expansion day. With this analysis, I would love to add these two line, which is the which is the standard deviation line. So all of you know that this is minus 1.5 standard deviation, this is minus 2.5 standard deviation from body to body. Of course, this is also important. So in between these two line, which is the 50% on between in this two line, which is also called the minus 2 standard deviation, I know that it's also an important line, so I will just mark a line. It can give us some kind of reaction over here. I'll just keep it like this way, okay, very thin way. It can give us some kind of reaction over here, but I really would love to see this market will reach until minus 2.5 standard deviation, as I'm going to predict the all-time high. Why I'm thinking that? Because on Friday you can see that the body has closed above the minus 1.5 standard deviation. As it has closed above this minus 1.5 standard deviation, I'm clearly waiting for this market to touch this minus 2.5 standard deviation. Again, I would love to add something here, and that is minus 2 standard deviation. It can stop the market, send it lower, but I don't want to see that. It can, I would love to see it will reach here, will give me some kind of reaction, and then it will keep going higher toward that minus 2.5 standard deviation. Now from here to here, this is my range until this market is not reaching here, which is minus 2 standard deviation. I am bullish. From the daily chart, I believe that everything is clear. If still you have some question, let me know when I'm finished. I am going to tell you one more time, this is gonna be so boring, okay? No, like so boring session, but if you focus on this boring area, I promise you, brother, you will learn a lot. This is called the top-down analysis. Now, weekly, daily, I believe that you guys love to go to 4-hour chart. I don't want to add the 4-hour chart. If the daily chart is very much confusing to me, then I add actually the 4-hour chart. Otherwise, I love to stay with daily chart. If the hourly chart is messy, then I love to go to 4-hour chart. Otherwise, I don't need the 4-hour chart. If the TGIF line is broken, both of them is broken, that means this market really would love to fall. There is a bullish parabolic gap. In my opinion, it doesn't need to trade this bullish parabolic gap from the daily chart. But if and only if it started to fall and I see that it went below this minus 20 TGIF line, minus 30 TGIF line, then I will wait to market reach to this parabolic gap, then I'll look for buy. In the meantime, the whole day, if it is bearish, I will do nothing. No trade for me. No trade for me. Bearish market, no trade for me. You would love to take the trade, go for that. I have no problem. So here is the hourly chart, and if you remember the hourly chart, that was the discount week. Okay, over here, if you remember, we have shown that to you on Friday, if you still remember. Okay, so this market fall traded the upper quadrant of that discount week. After trading that upper quadrant, this market started to go higher. I told that until this market is above this candle, which is my order block, if you remember this, until it is above this candle or this consecutive candle, I'll keep looking for the buying opportunity. I don't have any intention to look for sell until this line. When it will reach to this line, then I will start to look for sell. Otherwise, I'm not interested to go for any kind of sell. So from here to this order block to until this line, I am bullish. And when it will trade this bullish, I mean this minus 1.5 standard deviation, I will start to look for sell. So in that specific day around the morning session, we have found one beautiful bullish setup, and we have found two bearish setup, one from the breaker block, which I done the live on our YouTube. There was a bearish breaker block. I took that sell, and there was 22 YT model breaker, I mean bearish model, which has provided us perfect 15 handle, because I told you that it's a low volatility, so it's with the 15 handle only, and then it stopped out to the break even. But there was two selling opportunity around the PM session. Then market actually went higher and closed over there, which gave us the confirmation this is a bullish market still, at least until this line, which is minus 2 standard deviation. That means 50% in between minus 1 and minus 2.5, minus 1.5 and 2.5. This black line, sorry, this red line is the 50% of the premium week from the daily chart. This purple line is the 20% of the TGIF. In other word, if you look at the normal price action, you will be able to see here is a fair value gap from the hourly chart. Okay, this fair value gap is holding the market. If you take a closer look to this specific leg, this is the last fair value gap over here around this area, and this is the entry fair value gap. There is no other gap, just two gap. One is here, one is there. This is called the entry fair value gap. I would love to see that this entry fair value gap would love to hold the market and they send the market higher because of the premium and discount. When this market fall, it came in the deep discount. After coming to the deep discount, then it started to go higher. It doesn't need to come to the discount area one more time. So here to here, which is the 50% around this area, it can of course trade the 50%, which is called the equilibrium, but it should not come to the discount fair value gap. If it come to this discount fair value gap, there is a more probability that it will fall and it will look for some kind of sell side liquidity. So I don't want to see this market will come to this discount fair value gap, which is aligned with the minus 30 TGIF line. I don't want to see that. Instead, I would love to see the premium fair value gap is going to hold the market depending on the premium and discount condition. Also trade the 20% TGIF line, premium fair value gap 50%, it will start to go higher and it will go for the all-time high again, which is this all-time high. If and only if at the beginning, as I told, I'm expecting the expansion today. If and only if it is not expanding today, then it's gonna be a classical accumulation day. In that type of situation, this high is not going to be taken. Instead of this high is not going to be taken, it is going to be range bound market in between here and here, these two line. Okay, this is the low of the Friday, so which is actually the red line, and this is the high of the Friday. I know that there is a lot of line, don't get confused, later it will be absolutely clear. Okay, this black 1 2 3 4, this 4 black line is the upper quadrant from the premium week, lower quadrant from the premium week, high of the premium week, low of the premium week. Purple line is the TGIF line, red line is the 50% of the premium week, this blue line is the minus 1.5 standard deviation. From 15-minute chart, as you can see, this is the 15-minute last fair value gap. Okay, as well as this is the order block. Now, why this one is the order block? If you come on your right hand side, this is the another actually another chart. From the 15-minute chart, you can see this is the new day opening gap. Okay, around here, this is the new day opening gap. Here, this is the candle, which is, in my opinion, which is a perfect order block. This order block has traded this candle. This candle has traded this order block, which has been validated as a propulsion block. Now, as this is the 15-minute chart, I marked it as an order block as well as because it has traded from the hourly chart, the hourly fair value gap. So this is that area I'm talking about. This has traded the hourly fair value gap around here, around this area, a very small, I mean, very, oh, not hourly, sorry, it was from the 4 hour chart, I guess, or 4 hour chart where I saw that. What did I see that? I forgot actually why I marked it as an order block. I really forgot, but whatever it is the propulsion block. But I have seen something that so that I can use the candle as an order block, but right now I don't remember why I have marked it. But in my opinion, this is the propulsion block as well as the order block. I just forgot why I have marked it as an order block. In other words, this is the last fair value gap from the 15-minute chart with the 50% of the premium week, with the 20% discount level, with the premium and discount. Remember that this is the low, this is the high of that specific leg, premium area, discount area, this is the equilibrium level, as well as this 15-minute fair value gap. Until this market is above this 15-minute fair value gap, I'm more interested to look for buy, and I have the buy side liquidity from the 15-minute chart, which is here, this high and that high, they are the relatively equal highs. I am bullish until this new week opening gap. So until now, you knew that I'm expecting this is gonna be expansion day and this market is coming here to that -2 standard deviation. But from 15-minute chart, I am bullish until this new week opening gap. If it can break that new week opening gap, then I will start to look for buy again. Until then, I will just keep looking for the buy until the new week opening gap, because this new week opening gap has the power to stop the market and send it lower. Market is above this 15-minute gap, I'm bullish. market is below this 15-minute gap, maybe this market will come to this star, I mean sorry, this 30 TGIF line as well as the last parabolic gap from the 15-minute chart. If you remember, that was the unfinished business. So if it do that here, I will expect this is going to be bearish and it is going to trade the daily bullish parabolic gap. There is a daily bullish parabolic gap below the line of 30% TGIF line. Okay, so below there is a daily bullish parabolic gap. So if it break this line or this gap, it has the possibility to come until here and then finally fall to take the Friday low, which is inside the this low is has made the bullish parallel gap, okay, from the daily chart. So it will tap to the daily bullish parallel gap. In my opinion, that is the low probability. I don't want to see that. If it happens, I will not trade this market. I'm only interested to look for bull run. From 1 minute chart, there was a trend line liquidity. Actually, I marked it before the market here. So actually it has taken that on. I wanted to see from 1 minute chart, it will fall a bit more. Then I'll be able to take a buy from the 50% of this, above the 50% of this 15-minute bullish parallel gap. Then I'll look for the buy until that line. But unfortunately, this market has cleared that on and now it is going for the high or whatever it is. Before closing the pre-market analysis, I would love to talk about this line a bit. This is that minus 1.5 standard deviation. So this was the first time market tapped to this 1.5 standard deviation. So if you remember here, I took a sell on Friday. That was the sell from the breaker block. As this the all-time high, I was able to mark it as my breaker block and I covered this minus 1.5 standard deviation, took a partial over here, got stopped out over there. So that was the first sell from the breaker block, as depending on this minus 1.5 standard deviation. Then we have talked about the I'm sorry, the 22 YT model, which is from here, if I'm not wrong. That was the 22 YT model. Market has cleared the buy side liquidity. After clearing the buy side liquidity, that was one of the beautiful model. And I told that take a partial to this gap, which is the last parabolic gap. So take the partial to this gap and hold your trade for this clean sell side liquidity. Market never ever leave this type of clean lows. It never do that. Okay, so where was it? Where was that clean lows? Okay, I think it was here. Let me see if it is here. Okay, yeah, it was here. I told that market never leave this clean lows. So around the PM session, market had to finish close above this line so that I can mark the next day bias. Okay, if this market didn't close above this line, I would start to look for sell. As it has to do that, it left that clean lows in that specific day. Then market open here. This is the prior to what to say. I mean, this is the Sunday open. Market did the manipulation, then respect from here, which is minus 1.5 standard deviation. Look at the respect from this line here, 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 then break this line, tap to this line, went higher. Again respected this line, went higher. Respected this line, went higher. Break this line, a bit messy price action over here, and then again tap to this line, fall. Cleared that clean lows which market left from Friday. So it was going to finish this line fast. After the market open, manipulation did that low fast. So if you are trading this what to say, I mean the this session, for example, if you are trading this session, you had to wait for the manipulation first. Market opened there, did the manipulation, fall here, then you will start to look for any kind of bearish setup, because you had this clean lows which was around this area. You have to look for this clean lows. Market has cleared that clean lows, and please don't get confused over here, because I was trying to take a screenshot according to this setup for the sniper line I shared on my Discord. I tried to take the screenshot, but I don't know why there was just, I mean, I think I pushed the R or D instead of S, so it actually execute the trade. Okay, so immediately I close this one. You can see exactly same here. Immediately I just closed it, but this was just a mistake. I mean pushing button, mistake pushing button. Otherwise it was nothing. I was trying to show this one market structure shift, and I told that maybe there is a sniper line, so I was asking is there any sniper line or not. That was the mistake over here. So this was the buy side liquidity, which is trend line liquidity, which has been cleared right now. As I have explained the market, I will work with that. If it works, I will go for the trade. If it doesn't work and if it keep falling, I'm not interested to trade this market. Rest is your decision. If you feel good to trade this market, even if it is bearish or bullish, you are good to go for that. I'm not interested to look for any kind of selling opportunity. I'm only interested to look for buy. From 15-minute chart, you please don't get confused. This is the high of the premium week, upper quadrant of the premium week, 50% of the premium week, TGIF line, lower quadrant of the premium week, low of the premium week. This line is minus 1.5 standard deviation. Here, new week opening gap. Inside the new week opening gap, this is the new, what is it? Midnight open. Okay, this line is the midnight open. This is the all-time high right now. I just mark it as a buy side liquidity over there. This is the all-time high, and I am expecting this market will come around 25,102, and I'm expecting the expansion today. I am bullish. If you have any question, you can ask me that. Otherwise, I'm done for the pre-market analysis. Next 10 minutes, I will wait for the price action to show me something that I can trade. From 1 minute chart, you will be able to see only this 15-minute bullish fair value gap and minus 1.5 standard deviation. So my 1 minute chart is absolutely clear and clean. Just 15-minute chart, a bit messy. There is some lines over there. Please don't get confused. If you are confused, ask me what is that line. I'll tell you exactly what is that line. Thank you guys for being patient with this explanation of the boring part. Now it's time to look for the opportunity. If you guys are able to mark the sniper line over here, please do that for me and tell me did it trade the sniper line to this setup as well. From the sniper line, that was a sniper line, you can see it has perfectly traded. And yesterday, as I told, that just put your stop loss 2 or 3, near about 3 to 4 tick, one handle below that candle. If you do that, it was a perfect run, and I believe that it was kind of 38 handle run or 40 handle run. And then there was another setup around here, which is absolutely perfect. Market structure shift, fair value gap, and as well as there can be a sniper line. Maybe it has traded, I just don't know. So please let me know, does it have any sniper line, and did it trade the sniper line or not? Hey Baragan, welcome brother. Listing March, how to be sure 100% about the bias today that it will be bullish? There is nothing called 100% on trading listing. There is nothing. It's a game of probability. So the thing I explained over here, if you understand the explanation, I believe that slowly you will build more confidence about the bias. But you have to focus on the first part of the explanation. Otherwise, it's not gonna help you. Hey Baragan, good morning. Narcis, good morning, brother. Little late today. Wish I can follow the team. I hope so, brother. Sam M, good morning, brother. Kumari 50K account, how to pass, please make plan with risk management with 1 month, please. There is a pin post on our Discord by AAFX. So he has done that things over there, a very calculative method. You please watch that plan. I hope it will help you, brother. How do you draw sniper line? We have done a big session yesterday, brother. I believe that you have missed it. Please, you have to watch that thing. It can be a bit low quality because that was a Discord live. I just connected the YouTube. It can be a little low quality. The video quality could be a little low. You have to watch that on, brother. Do you know how to trade 9 a.m. model? No, sir, I don't know that. For me, no trade is valid in between 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. No trade is valid. That is the area where I have seen in my life 90% of the time market doesn't work with the price action. 90% of the time, not 90, 99% of the time. Sometimes it worked, in my opinion, according to the ICT concept. But if there is another concepts, maybe it will work over there. I don't know. That's just my opinion, brother. And of course, I'm not a turtle soup trader. As per ICT, you need at least 15 years experience to trade turtle soup. So if you are using that premium week concepts, please explain us or make a video about it. For ICT knowledge, I only prefer the wizard. Sachin, as you are seeing that I'm observing that things. Okay, so I need to finish that first, the observing, then I will make the video. But for first, I have to make the confidence. So far you have seen that I've used this premium week from the hourly chart, this area from the hourly chart. That was the discount week. I have observed that discount week, as well as I have used the gap over here. I guess from the 15-minute chart, the gap quadrant level. I don't remember. Yeah, here. That was the gap. I believe that I have used that gap quadrant level. So I'm just observing it, and later I will see if I can find out something good or something like that. Okay. But first I have to observe. If I don't understand, then I can't explain the things. I try to make the things simple. First I have to make it simple for myself. Okay guys, as we are waiting for 9:30 a.m., I can see that 125 people are watching over here. I really ask you guys to push the like button before 9:30. Make sure that it's actually 50 likes. This is all I want from you guys. 44% are bullish, bear is 24%, no bias is 32%. Wow, no bias is 32%. Come on, guys. Out of 679 votes. Seriously? 32% people think there is no bias today. Awesome. 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 But for me, Monday is a good day to trade. Just make sure that you have pushed the like button and before 9:30 it's 50 likes. That's all I am asking you guys. No money, nothing. You don't need to give me anything over here except the likes. Thank you guys for making it 51 likes. Hey Madhu, how are you, brother? Ravi, RP, how are you, brother? RP, I missed your boom penguin boom. Oh, you have provided that. Thank you, man. Thanks to Bargan, I envision to see PowerPoint slide to make my own notes to study. Yeah, Narcis, I've seen that maybe some of you have asked about the PowerPoint uh, script. If Baragan doesn't have any problem, I believe he will provide that as it is his job. So I have to request him. If he has no problem, I hope he will provide that things, and Tamimi will make it pin comment or pin something so that people later would love to watch it. They will be able to watch it. Thanks Ravi for boom penguin boom man. I love penguin. Guys who are my members, please make sure that you have provided the penguin so that I will also know that how many members do I have over here. Mahadi is also here. I thought that I'm going to miss Mahadi today. Tito, for the setup, you told us in the midnight sniper line was 24765 and stop loss 24760.75 took the stop loss for. Yeah, that's why I told that put the stop loss just 3 tick below the area. Just told that yesterday, if you remember. Sky to what you think to move a bit stop. Yeah, just three. I mean, if you take a loss, 10 handle, for example, 5 handle, there is nothing wrong to take 3 more tick more. Okay, more risk. 3 tick more risk. I think it's absolutely reasonable. Hey Madhu, Superman, thank you man for letting me know that you are superb. Shachin, okay, Madhu. Happy New Week, man. Happy New Week, brother. What's your bias? I'm extremely bullish and I'm expecting the expansion today. Madhu, thanks for joining over here, brother. Thank you, Baragan, for confirming that you will share that. Please don't share it with Narcis. Share it to the channel or the group so that later people will be able to see it as well. 2 minutes left for the open. Good morning, Archana. How are you, sister? Thank you, Ravi, for again for the pin. I'm cool, sister. What do you think about the fair value gap in the daily? I have talked about I talked about that in details. So in short, I can't just give you a reply, brother Madhu, because it needs more context. So I explained that. Just watch it after the session, okay, brother? Please watch that 20 minutes, 30 minutes video, which is the explanation of the market. I don't speak a lot without the price action. So it was all about the price action. If you're not bored, to watch the price action or the explanation of the price action, I believe that that's going to be a huge learning for you. I can see Tamimi is over here. Tamimi, if Baragan share his PowerPoint slide, please make sure that it's available for everyone. Thank you, Baragan. Just mention Tamimi or Mahadi, any of them, they will make it available for everyone. So this is 9:30 open. This is the opening gap over here. Minus 1.5 standard deviation is respecting. I want to see it will be broken, and then market will use this as a support, will keep going higher. There is no SMT, there is no liquidity taken. I can't use the market structure shift, which is valid for shifting market structure, to take the buy. Why? Because there is no either SMT or the liquidity taken. Nothing is over here. The first rule is to take the liquidity. If it doesn't take the liquidity, no trade is valid. Market has traded the opening gap 50%. So some kind of reaction which will take the liquidity, then it will go higher, will be the best case of scenario for me. If it doesn't, I will wait until this new week opening gap to be broken, and then I will start to look for buy above the new week opening gap. Tap to the low of the new week opening gap over here on the right hand side. You can see tap to the low of the new week opening gap. No trade is valid, no buy is valid while the market is below the new week opening gap. Sometimes you guys get confused that you told that no trade is valid while the market is below the new week opening gap, but you have framed the trade. Why is that? If your entry and the new week opening gap low or new day opening gap low has a distance of 20 handle, that entry is valid, because you have to be careful about the reaction from this area. So if you can take the partial around this area, you are good to go. Okay, it has traded both new week opening gap 50% as well as very near of the upper quadrant of the new week, opening gap. Didn't trade that yet, but very near to the upper quadrant of the new week. Are you looking for sell? 100% no. I'm watching how the bullish bearish period is going to be broken. That's all I'm watching. Can I take a buy here? 100% no. Why? There is no manipulation. So no buy is valid. As well as it is just below the new week opening gap. Can I take a sell? It's up to you. As I told, I'm not interested to look for any kind of sell. Hey Murshad, good morning, brother. How are you, sir? We have also a 1 hour farewell gap in this area. If I have the new week opening gap, if I have the new day opening gap, I need no farewell gap from daily chart, from uh, hourly chart, 15-minute chart. I need nothing if I have the new week opening gap or the new day opening gap because they are the strongest PDRA. I don't need any other PDRA if I have the new day opening gap or new week opening gap. Fair value gap doesn't have that much power like new week opening gap or new day opening gap. This new week opening gap, new day opening gap can change the bias. That means it can stop the market here and send it much more lower. It has that power, which most of the new fair value gap doesn't have. Fair value gap can give the reaction, but it doesn't have that much power comparing with new day opening gap or new week opening gap to change the bias. So for the new week opening gap, 50%, which is the consequent encroachment of the new week opening gap, is holding the market. Didn't tap to the upper quadrant of the opening gap, but was very near to the upper quadrant. It would be the best if it could tap to this line. No manipulation, no trade. Has to take some kind of sell side liquidity first before going higher. I didn't mark the first presented fair value gap as I'm working with 22 YT model. I don't need the first presented gap, but please guys, don't forget to mark the first presented gap. It will help you to get more confluences, more confidence, either to go for buy or sell, whatever is your bias. So please mark it for yourself. I'm not marking it as I'm working with 22 YT model only. And for the 22 YT model, I don't need the first presented gap. I really would love to see this minus 1.5 standard deviation will work as a support. So if this market fall a bit, there is nothing wrong, but it should support this 1.5, which is the blue line. You can see blue bold line over here. It should work as a support over here if it fall a bit. Otherwise, my buy will be above the new week opening gap high, above the new week opening gap high. No manipulation, no trade. If it doesn't make the manipulation here, instead it has made the manipulation to this uh, ES, then I will use the SMT, then we'll frame the buy setup. But I need the manipulation. Without manipulation, no trade is valid to me. At the same time, some of you maybe can look for the bearishness, as I have seen that some of you has pushed the bear. I mean, 26% people out of 102 people, okay, 107 people actually are thinking about the bearish market. So this 25% people who are looking for sell, make sure that you have found your trade, you went for your sell. I am not interested to change your bias. You are thinking bear market, look for your opportunity, take your sell. Okay, I have no problem with that. And please let us know. We will celebrate your boom with you, brother. Thank you, Mahadi, for sharing the Discord link. Guys, please share. Try to join over here next week. Around the weekend, I will come with either uh, Gangjong or with the guy Suzivan to talk about either for 90-minute circle or the standard deviation about the Asia session. So any of them who will be free next weekend, I will come with their concepts. I'm not here to share only my knowledge. I'm trying to make this community where you will be able to share your knowledge as well. Okay, so yesterday we have done that by Baragan. Baragan has shared his sniper line model. So this time we will either go for the standard deviation or with the uh, what to say, I mean the 90-minute cycle. Please make sure that you have joined the Discord. Some of you can think this is the market structure shift, whoever is looking for sell. Okay, so you have the higher time frame here, which is new week opening gap, and you have seen the liquidity taken around this area. I believe there is an SMT as well. Yeah, there is an SMT as well. Perfect market structure shift. So if you think this is a selling opportunity, you guys can look for that sell if you want. Okay, I am just not saying that take that sell. I'm just saying if you want, you can think about the sell. I'm not looking for sell, so I'm not taking any kind of sell over here. I want to see this guy will hold the market now. This blue line will hold the market and send it higher again. I've already seen the liquidity taken over here. So I want to see the bull run now. But if it is a bearish market, if it would love to fall a bit more, then of course this could be your selling opportunity. Those people who are thinking about sell, maybe this is your selling opportunity. I'm not looking for sell. I'm interested only to take the buy. So if there is a buying opportunity, I'll go for that buy. Otherwise, I'm not interested to take any sell. It's a valid market structure win. I agree with you, brother. Thank you, Mahdi. Thank you, Mahdi. I love you, man. In a boy way, in a brother's way. Hey, Marius, how are you, brother? Not the boy way, okay? It's kind of like in a brother way. On my English is a bit difficult, you know that. Don't explain yourself. We all know what is going here. Come on, man. Don't mock me, okay? Love is love, okay? In all way. That's good, man. Yeah, that's the best way. So for this minus 1.5 standard deviation is holding the market. I really love to see that it will hold the market and send it higher. Those people who actually trade the first presented gap. Okay, so this is the first presented gap. No, it's not the first presented gap. At the first presented gap here. No, it's not the first presented gap as well. I think this is the first presented gap according to me. Yeah, this is the first presented gap according to me. So those people actually who trade the first presented gap, you guys can think some kind of run from here, 25 handle run if you want. I'm not taking this trade, as you know, so stop loss will be here. I'll just put it around this area, 14 handle, and maybe it will fall for 25 handle. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just looking for the buying opportunity. So I'll go for only 22 YT model and buying opportunity. I wanted to see this line will hold the market. Remember, it's not hindsight. So far, it is holding the market. I'm very happy to see that. Now it should keep going higher and it should went through this new week opening gap. I've already seen the manipulation over here around this area. So if it provide me any buying opportunity, I'll go for that buy. I'm just not interested to take the buy below this new week opening gap low. So it will depend if I have the range at least to 20 handle, I'll take that buy. Before going higher, it can provide 25 handle as well from this first presented gap. Just keep that in your mind. I'm waiting for something very specific. If it provide, I'll go for that. If it doesn't provide me that, I'm not going to use that on. Sometimes what happened, like a few days ago, I told you that without the market structure shift, it used the gap here and keep going higher. I'm just not interested to take the entry from this gap even if it works. I will wait only for 22 YT model. I'm not interested to look for sell. If some of you think this is the market structure shift and you have marked the sniper line maybe over there, you can go for that. I have no problem with that. If you would love to take the sell, I'm not looking for sell, I'm looking for buy, so I will only go for the buy. If the model is not valid, I'm not interested to look for sniper line, I'm not interested to look for my trade as well. So it's not the market structure shift to me, it's kind of liquidity taken to me. So market has cleared the liquidity here. At the same time, please don't change your bias. If your bias is bearish and that is your selling opportunity, go for that. I hope my point is clear. Those people who doesn't believe in minus 1.5 standard deviation, look at this. How do you know that it is going to respect this one? I didn't know that. That was my expectation, that it's gonna work as a support. Can you see that how beautifully it is working as a support? That is the learning point, guys. If you can learn that, you're already in a highest place, okay, on trading. You are ahead of 90% people. How did you know that it is gonna be an expansion day? At the beginning, I have explained that. I believe it is absolutely clear to you. I can be wrong, but that is my expectation. Still now, there is no opportunity. If you want to take any trade, it's your own responsibility. I'm not going to take the responsibility. I don't see any opportunity yet. I'm not going to take any trade until there is a clear opportunity. Who complain why the 22 YT model doesn't work? They complain because uh, they don't see the price action. They just see market structure shift, liquidity taken, take the buy. Sorry, take the sell. That is the problem. You have to understand that is that market structure shift or is that liquidity taken? I'm seeing this as a liquidity taken, but some of you are seeing this as a perfect market structure shift. That is the problem, brother. The difference between the model and the liquidity taken. It's same thing, right? It seems like liquidity taken. I'm sorry, market structure shift. But I'm seeing this as a liquidity taken. So market has to take some liquidity. It has done here. Now this high is valid for shifting market structure, which I have already got the market structure shift around this area. If there is a fair value gap, I can take the buy from this fair value gap. The problem is, if for example there is a fair value gap, I have to put my stop loss over here, which is 29 handle, which I'm not able to do that. That is why I'm not take, even if there is a gap, first it has to have a gap here. I'm not going to take it. Why is that? Because the entry will be above the 50% of the new week opening gap, and I'm going to predict that this new week opening gap is going to be broken. That is why this setup is valid if there is a fair value gap. The problem is the fair value gap, I mean the stop loss. So I will just frame it. If any of you would love to take it, you are welcome to go for that. Last fair value gap, which is the breakaway gap, entry fair value gap after getting the market structure shift. If there is a gap, then and only then this is valid, otherwise it's not valid. So something like that, your stop loss has to be below this low, this candle low, which has made this breakaway gap valid, the best is to put it below this low, which has cleared the liquidity. Market structure shift, liquidity taken, fair value gap, which is the entry fair value gap. This is the breakaway gap. A valid setup. Take the buy at least to the all-time high. Okay, until here. Not going to take it. If I would love to really take it, my stop loss is going to be here, which I'm not actually doing. So I'll just frame it, but not going to take it. If there is a fair value gap, it's valid. If there is no fair value gap, it's not valid. If I can take it. Okay, to handle. I'll take it. Just to handle more risk here, I should put it below here, but I'm not able to do that. So I'll just take the risk until this area from the entry fair value gap. So the first trade for today from the best 22 YT model. Here, this is the gap, which is called the entry gap. This is the breakaway gap. Just covered that breakaway gap, nothing else over here. Still, this is actually to handle more. We'll take a partial around 22 handle, as it has my stop loss is 22 handle, so we'll try to take the partial around 22 handle. And we'll hold my trade a bit higher of this buy side. At the same time, I would love to put the stop loss or this one, this below this area, just to see that if I get stopped out here, can I take re-entry? Just because of that. If this low is taken, this is not valid anymore. The entry re-entry is not valid anymore. And let me mark the 22 YT model. This is the liquidity taken. Market has cleared the liquidity. Market structure shift. Immediate reaction from the fair value gap. There is the partial level around 22 handle. As my stop loss, you can see here is 22 handle. Okay, actually 23 handle. So I'll put it around 23 handle. As the stop loss is 23 handle, so I would love to make it 1:1. And then we'll hold my trade until the buy side. Expectation is this candle is going to close above the new week opening gap. So it can be a low probability if this candle failed to close that new week opening gap. If it happens, then I will trail my stop loss and I will put it below this new week opening gap low. If the body doesn't close above this new week opening gap high. This line is the high of the opening gap. Okay, this black line is the high of the opening gap. If the body close below this high, new week opening gap high, I will trail my stop loss and I will put it below this new week opening gap low. Why? Because it has to be broken. If it started to respect, the buy is absolutely invalid, at least to me. Okay. If any of you in this trade, I would love to request one more thing. Try to take the partial around 20 handle. Don't hold it around 23 handle. Just take the partial around 20 handle. I'm just requesting you guys. When it will provide me 20 handle, just take the partial around 20 handle. Okay, the opening gap has been closed 100%. You can see the opening gap high is here. So I'm going to remove this opening gap high or the opening gap. Love to hold it here. Please take the partial when it will provide you 20 handle. Okay, so please do that. I mean, just here. Try to take the partial around here. Don't hold it until this area, because if it doesn't work, then maybe you'll take a loss. I don't want you to do that. So take the partial around 20 handle, put your stop loss to the break even, and then see if it can hit your buy side liquid. That is gonna be safe. Either way, we got the partial. Now we'll see if it can come here. Okay. Now my stop loss is going to be to the break even. That means loss is gone. Loss is gone. Going to take the partial 5 handle above the all-time high. So all-time high is 88. So I'll try to put my target around 93. 5 handle above the all-time high by putting the stop loss to the break even. If it doesn't work and stop me out to the break even, I don't give a shit. I have taken the partial. That's why the partial level is important. I really requested you guys to take the partial on 20 handle because it's safe. That's why I requested you guys. This volume imbalance, I have marked it here. Even though I marked it here, I promise you, brother, I really don't know how to use this volume imbalance. I really don't know that. Just marked it. I tried a lot in my life to use the volume imbalance, never been successful. So I really don't know how to use this volume imbalance. But if you know how to use it, maybe you'll be able to use that volume imbalance as well. I'm not able to do that. I just marked it because it was so beautiful to look over there. That's why I just marked it. What about a 15-minute candle close? What do you mean by that? If the 50-minute candle doesn't close above this new week opening gap high, it can fall one more time for this bullish fair value gap, which I don't want to see that at all. So I want to see this 50-minute candle should close above the new week opening gap high. I want to see that. Of course, you can look for the sniper line as well. Nothing wrong. Of course, you can look for that as well. I want to see this line will hold the market and send it higher again. This line is going to hold the market and going to send the higher for the all-time high again. So this market come back again, tap to the new week opening gap high, went a bit below, then going higher. Perfect. I would love to request you guys as well. Please don't follow my trailing stop loss. This on, please don't do that. These two things, okay? So 50-minute candle has closed above this new week opening gap high. I'm really so happy to see that. Now it should keep going for that buy side liquidity without any kind of retracement. It should not retrace. Instead of retracement, it should keep going higher with speed. No retracement should be happen over here. It should take the all-time high. If it doesn't do that, in that type of situation, it will make relatively equal highs, which will provide the retail trader to believe this is the resistance, and then this market can fall in deep retracement until this area or in this area. It can do that deep retracement. So I don't want to see it's going to make the retail trader resistance zone here. Instead, it should keep going higher. I need speed now, and body has to close above this line. Has to close above that line. Any single time I'll get opportunity, I'll trail my stop loss. I'll put this stop loss just after closing this candle. No speed here. No, I don't see any logic to hold this trade. It should keep going higher. What is the logic behind this? Because if this market really would love to make that line, which is the all-time high, as a resistance, then it can do a deeper retracement to believe that it's going to fall now. I don't see any logic to hold this trade anymore over here. So now my stop loss is over here. I want to see it will keep going higher. First thing, body has to close above this line. No body close, no trade. It will just take that high and it start to fall. I'll move my stop loss faster. It came exactly to the all-time high, made exactly perfect resistance level. Very nice resistance level. I don't want to see to hold this trade is logical to me anymore, as it has made the clean resistance level over there. I need more speed over there. More speed, more speed, beautiful speed, beautiful speed. It can come back again to take this low, that candle low. That's why my stop loss is a bit below this low. And the body also didn't close above this line, which is the most recent high. It failed to close above this high. It's a kind of sign that I'm going to fall again. And I really don't want to hold this trade anymore, as it didn't close above this line. So it's kind of sign that I'm going to make this as a resistance, and I'm going to go for the deeper retracement. But I just can't put it here right now, because before going higher, it can take one more time this low and then start to go higher. It can do that. Okay, a lot of time it has done that. That is why I'm not moving it. After closing this line, I'll move my stop loss again. The candle will close above this line, because after that, this line is going to work as a support. So if this candle can close above this line, my stop loss is safe one tick below this candle now. It should work. It should be a bit lower. Yeah. It should work this line. It should use this line as a support now. If it doesn't, I'll get stopped out. Simple. I got a stopped out. So kind of 20 handles so far. Yeah, I tried to hold it up above this line for 5 more handle, but it actually tapped over here, which is clean highs. You know that it's not never gonna be over there. So after the retracement, it will give me another buying opportunity. That was the first trade for this session. Hope that I'll get another opportunity. Boom for me, guys. I deserve the boom. Okay, I deserve the boom, man. Come on, you should ride the boom, man. Thank you, time lapse. By the way, anybody took that buy with me? Red pill unplugged. Thanks for that boom, brother. It's gonna go higher, but before going higher, if it fall a bit, I'll get another opportunity to take the buy. If it doesn't do that, it will keep going higher. Then I will just miss it. No worries, but I'll go for it again. I'll try to look for another trade. Okay. Thank you, Mahdi, for writing penguin. Thank you so much. Hey, team. How are you, brother? Thanks for that boom, man. Infiltrator, boom, thank you. Faijas, boom, thank you, man. Derek Taylor, thank you for that boom. Glenn, thank you, man. Thanks for writing that boom. Is there anyone who took this trade with me? I'm just trying to show you the logics of the price action because I heard that deep price action. People are interested about deep price action. That's why I'm showing you every single level. What is deep? What is this line? This is the midnight open. That's why I told that I want to see it will work as a support. This was the midnight open. So on my right hand side, you can see this is that same line. This is the line from 1 minute chart I have marked here, and this is the midnight open. It will be a bit lower actually here. It is the midnight open. So you can see boom, boom. I didn't want to see this is going to be broken, so I trailed my stop loss. It's a sign that it is leaving this line as a resistance. It will do some deeper retracement, then it will go higher. If it do that, I'll be able to enter over here again. If it doesn't do that, then that means I have to let this go for now. Rajkumari Rai, thanks for that boom, brother. Casing, thanks you. Thank you, brother, for that boom, man. Marquis, boom. Thank you, man. Narcis, thank you, brother, for that boom. Casing, I did T2 and make some money. Congratulations, Casing. If you have taken the partial, of course you have made some money. And maybe then your stop loss is at the break even. You are still safe over here. So if I don't remove this one, as I told, please don't trail the stop loss. Just put it to the break even and wait for the 5 handle. I hope that you will get your boom as well. Okay. So maybe you'll get your boom if you didn't move your stop loss. That is the only thing I told. Please don't trail the stop loss with me. Reflect trend grow. You too. Yep, took it. Boom. Congratulations, brother, for that boom. And Marquis, thank you so much, brother, for providing that penguin, man. Yes, posted on Discord. Matthew, congratulations, brother. Ibrahim, boom. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much, man. Derek Taylor, yes, I got in right before you got in. You are better than me, Derek. I have to accept that on them. Thank you so much, brother. I was waiting for the setup, so I got the setup. I took the entry exactly where I was expecting. I just wanted to follow the rules. That's all, brother. Red plug unpeeled, another boom. Okay, you got another boom. Congratulations. Baragan, thank you so much, brother, for that boom, man. Done it you. Thank you, man, for the boom. I made that same trade, but got out 24.82, made $240 toward my funding ticks. Great minute by minute analysis. Thank you so much, Anthony. Thank you so much, brother. And congratulations, brother. We have seen the boom, and now it's time to boom that like button into oblivion. Please do that, guys. Please push the like button. 179 people are watching and 78 likes. Not fair. Make it 100 at least. Please. It is leaving the clean highs over here. Man, I am saying you. If it leave it like this way and fall, I don't care because I'm already out of this trade. If it do that and fall a bit, that is another opportunity for me to take the buy. So I'm really expecting it will fall. That is all I'm waiting right now. If it fall, means I'm going to enter again. If it doesn't do that and keep going higher, that means I have missed. I know some of you are still in this trade. So I am not saying that please fall. I'm saying that hit your target, whatever is your target. But I'm just saying what should you do? If it fall, I'm more happy. Take another trade. But here is a possibility that it will fall rather than taking high, because this high should be respected if it wanted to go higher. As this high, didn't respect, it can start to fall a bit. Okay, by using this candle or this line as a resistance, it can fall a bit. That will help me to re-enter into this market again. Wow, someone has taken the membership. Thank you. Reflect. Thank you, man. Don't forget to provide the penguin, brother. Hey Khalid, thanks for that boom, brother. Jinshi, thanks for that boom, 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 boom. Thank you, man. Hey Jebras, thank you, boom. Thank you for the boom. Double top, absolutely, brother. This is called double. See this market fall. I was a bit confused actually. I was a bit frustrated when I got stopped out and I saw this candle because it was going to take that high. But just look at this. When the PDRA failed, this PDRA should work as a support. When it has failed, just look at the reaction. This is what I really love to see. If the market or the PDRA failed, then it should go deeper. And what you were seeing right now. Rana, could you please tell something about funding accounts, account risk, how to pass your risk plan? If it is a 50K account, never ever go more than 5 micro contract. Never ever. That's my request. One win, stop. Two loss, stop. Try to make sure that you have 5 funding accounts altogether. If you have 5 funding accounts altogether, it's easier for you to make some money from the account. But if you have only one funded account, it's always going to be difficult for you to make the money from that account. Always it's going to be too much pressure for you. I prefer, if you have already funded account, then go for some more challenge account. Try to pass more challenge account, make at least 5 funded account, and then just do this thing, be able to make some money. Just do this thing. One win, stop. Always take the partial. One win, stop. Two loss, stop to that account. Switch your account to the next account. Okay, see this reaction when the PDRA has been broken. I love to see that. It came back again to this midnight open, left that clean lows over here. If I'm not wrong, okay, it has taken actually that low. This low has been taken. Okay, still it's okay. I hope that I'll get another opportunity because liquidity taken has been happened already. Would love to see if it fall here to this gap. I'll frame another buy. Here I took a bit more risk actually. 22 handle. I didn't want to do that, but just 2 handle. That's why I took that risk. What risk you get on funded when passing the account in percentage? On funded account, as I told, my maximum stop loss is always 20 handle. Maximum 20 handle. Always. It is forbidden. Sometimes I do that type of shit, as you have seen here. 2 handle just okay. I took that risk, but it has to be maximum 20 handle and it has to be maximum 5 micro contract. So your maximum risk is gonna be $200 either way to get the stop loss to the break even. So I have done the best thing actually, put by trailing the stop loss. So your maximum risk is gonna be $200. That is the fact. If you can do that continuously for 15 days, you will be able to make the money from the trading. I promise you, brother. I challenge any of you who are here. I'm going to challenge you, brother. If you have no, I can't say anything about the 5K account because I tried 25K account, but I failed over there. So for me, the minimum should be 50K. The minimum has to be 50K for me, okay? But I don't know about you guys. 5K, I have no idea. Maybe for 5K, maybe one micro contract would be the entry. Maybe I'm just not sure about that, brother. Sorry. The best is 150K account. That is the best. Easy to make money, but at least 50K account. So I have seen that liquidity taken over here. Trade the entry gap. That's my problem. I don't want to see this entry gap to be reused. I would love to see it will go through this and it will come to this last parallel gap. If you do that, I'll frame another buying opportunity. Those people who are looking for sell, you guys can look for the sell. And some people has voted over here as a bearish. I can see 23% people has voted as a bear market. So you guys can think about a sell. Like you have maybe took some sell here, you got stopped out, you guys can try to take sell here as well. Maybe you will get some profit over there. I'm not bearish, I'm not taking any sell. I will only take the buy. My only interested is to take the buy. What is your lot size in 50K? I told you that already, Rana. It should be maximum 5 micro contract. Best is 3 micro contract for the funded account. Best is 3 micro contract. Make $100 every day, 100 $120. If you have 5 funded account, I promise you, brother, you'll be able to get some payout from there. But if you have one funded account, it's always gonna be so risky for you, because you are going to put all of your mental pressure on that funded account to to make some profit from that account. It's always gonna be so difficult. If you have 5 funded account, that means you have 5 opportunities, 5 options. You took some losses in one account, you are able to switch to next account, and you will be able to follow your psychology. If the setup happened from here, I'm not going to take it, okay, to be honest, because like very low probability to me to take the buy from here. This entry fair value gap should not be respected twice. It has been respected here, now it is going to be respected again here. I don't like it. I want to see this market will come to this area. At the same time, I have the new week opening gap high here. Maybe it is respecting the new week opening gap high as well as the midnight open, and will go and take that all-time high. If it happens, I'm not going to take this buy. If you want, you guys can take this buy, because this is one of the best order block. So from the 2 time frame, either this one or that one, both of them are actually valid. I believe you can use this one. It is one of the best order block. If you know the order block rules, this is one of the best order block, best order block. You guys can do that type of things if you want. I really want to see it will fall, and then I'll frame the trade. But otherwise, if you are interested to take an entry, it's a possibility. Okay, so your stop loss is not going to be huge as well. 12 handle risk, at least for 23 handle. It can be a possibility for you. This order block is one of the best order block ever. Khalid, I have already talked about this, brother. As I'm working with 22 YT models, so I don't need the first presented gap. That is why I'm not marking the first presented gap. I'm working with only 22 YT model. I'm just trying to show you that the beauty of the 22 YT model, which is the base of my understanding of the ICT concepts. This 22 YT model. I'm trying to show you that why this is not the 22 YT model. Instead, this is the 22 YT model. So I'm trying to show you everything over here step by step. Your job is to just believe me and twist with me. That's all you it is your job, okay? This entry I'm not going to take, as I'm working with the 22 YT model only. But I'm saying that if you are interested, if you are the order block trader, okay, before 22 YT model, I worked with the order block. So if you are the order block trader, then you know this is one of the best order block. So that's why I'm saying, I'm just framing this one. What if it doesn't work? For example, this order block is not going to work. You're going to take a 12 handle loss. Now, look, 12 handle loss is huge for you, right? I'll put it around 12 handle. 12 handle 25, okay? Just look at this. This is the fun part of trading. This is the really the fun part of trading. Look, it has provided you 25 handle. So you are not ready to take a 25 handle loss. But if it provide you 12 handle loss, sorry, 12 handle one tick loss, you don't agree with that 12 handle one tick risk. But while it has provided you 12 handle one tick risk, you are not agree to close the trade over here. Why? Because we are greedy. We want that 23 handle profit, which is here. We want that 23 handle profit, but we are not agree to take that 12 handle loss. That is our problem, brother. This is the perfect order block. Maybe it will not work and it will hit my stop loss. How much loss I'm going to take? 12 handle. It's huge for you. Then why don't you close the trade at exactly over here where it has provided you 12 handle? Why don't you want to close it over there? Because brother, that is very small win. I want 1 is to 20. It's not working like that way. If you're here, what did I say? My risk is 20 handle, so I'm going to take the partial around 20 handle. My risk is 23 handle, so I will try to take the partial around 23 handle. So if your risk is 12 handle, take the partial around 12 handle. You are not agree with that because your mind is set like that way. I have to take the 1 is to 2. I have to take the 1 is to 2. No, it's not going to work like that way, man. There is no relationship with risk and reward ratio. If you follow that risk to reward ratio, I promise you, brother, in a long term, it will hurt yourself. It will hurt yourself always. By the way, that was the first, I mean, beautiful water block. The people who are with me for so long now, you know that this is the one of the best water block ever. And from here to here, which is 23 handle, exactly 5 handle above the all time high, this could be your boom. If any of you who are trading with me, you know that before the 22 IT model we worked with the water block. So those people, I'm saying to them only, you have taken that trade, congratulations for your boom. I'm funded in three, will get two more. Please do that and follow the things I told you. One win, stop, change your account. Two win, sorry, two loss, stop, change your account. Don't overtrade to one account. I don't know Marquis is over here or not. Marquis, can you please confirm me that? Is that the best order block? I'm working with only 22 IT model. That is why I didn't take this order block trade. I repeat, I didn't take this order block trade because I'm working only with 22 IT model. I have done this order block before the 22 IT model. How many funded accounts you have? I don't have any funded accounts. I don't have any accounts. I don't have anything. I'm just nothing, Harish. Unfortunately, I'm just a guy who is here to show you some price action. That's all, brother. If you like it, take it. If you don't like it, just forget about me. I'm very small guy. In stable line center, brother, I don't have the opportunity to go to 30-second chart because my subscription doesn't support me the 30-second chart. That's why I'm not able to show you the 30 sniper line. You guys can look for the sniper line actually, and Bergen will be able to help you, I believe. Are you bearish now? Why I should be bearish, brother? I told you today's. What did I tell you guys? Can you please tell me what I told you while the market was here around 9? What did I tell you? Anybody can tell me what is my expectation for today? What I want to see about the expansion or the accumulation? What I told you exactly what I am expecting today and why is that? Anybody can tell me that? Whoever was with me around the beginning of this session. He has 11K plus penguins in his army. That's his wealth. Yeah, that's my wealth. I agree with you, Mahadi. Actually, how much do I have the? Let me check actually. It should be there. Okay. 11,128 subscriber. Wow. Is there anyone who was with me from the beginning? And if you are here, what I exactly told you that what is going to happen? You told mostly it will be no, I didn't say that. I think you are not with me and from the beginning. Daily close above 1.5 standard, now 2.5 standard deviation 235350. Let's see if I'm not actually 2 minus 2.5. I'm more interested to see this line. I didn't say that it's gonna be the accumulation. I told that it's gonna be the expansion day today. If I'm wrong, then maybe it will be a classical accumulation. If I'm wrong, okay, so it's gonna be a, of course, expansion day. And why is that? I explained that so beautifully over there, so beautifully. I repeated that. I remember. I repeated that things. Yes, I'm with you before you had 100 or 1000 subscribers. Hey Shanju, how are you, brother? I was clearly told that this is gonna be an expansion day, not accumulation day. If I'm wrong, then maybe it will be an accumulation day, classical accumulation day, and market is not going to take Friday high, which is this buy side line. It's not going to take that high. If I'm wrong, exactly 100% I'm wrong then. Otherwise, it should be the expansion day. And the expansion has to be happened. Yet the expansion is not done yet. It's time to wait for the next opportunity. Until now, there is no other opportunity. I mean, it had the opportunity from the order block, but not 22 YT model. Whether anybody took that order block trade, not 2.5 standard deviation. I see that most of the people are not with me. This is the minus 2.5 standard deviation. I told that until here I'm bullish today. This line, which is the 50%, which is minus 2 standard deviation. Until here I'm bullish. Glenn Blaine, PM session. Noted for me today. Okay, that's absolutely perfect. Thank you, brother, for confirming. Because it's in YouTube, you guys can watch it. I'm not changing my things over here. While I'm waiting for the setup, of course, there is no setup for me. It will keep going here. I don't give a shit. I knew what is going to happen. I explained you as well what is going to happen. I would love to go from the beginning as most of you are not here. So I really would love to go from the beginning one more time. Just as I'm waiting for the next setup opportunity or next opportunity. We'll short. I'm going over here. Okay. This is the TGIF line from the weekly chart. The TGIF is not finished by Friday, not going in the most explanation, just going to finish it prematurely. Before the session, 9:30 open on Monday, if the TGIF is done, this is going to be an expansion day. That means this market is going to expand it toward the buy side liquidity. As it is all-time high, I'm looking for the buy only. From the daily chart, this is that minus 1.5 standard deviation. By Friday, it has closed above this line. So I'm still bullish until this minus 2 standard deviation. I'm not saying that it is going to reverse from this line, but it can give me some kind of reaction from there. My next reversal point or the all-time high point is this minus 2.5 standard deviation. So today, I would love to see it will go toward that line. It doesn't need to reach over there because you can see that it's kind of okay, it can reach actually, but whatever it is, but I will look for the buy until this line today. From the daily chart, I have something else to say you. As the ICT is talking about the premium and discount PDRA, weak PDRA with the quadrant level, that's why I have marked it, and the red line is the 50% of that premium week. From the hourly chart, I showed you the premium and discount. This is the leg. This is the premium area above this red line. See this red line above this is the premium area. This is the discount area. This is the discount fair value gap. This is the premium fair value gap. I wanted to see it will work with the 50% or the equilibrium, and then it will keep going higher. If it reach to this area, to this 50%, then it has a possibility to fall again, and it will take the Friday low, as well as there is the daily bullish fair value gap, which is low probability to me. I'm not interested to trade any kind of sell. I'm only interested to look for buy. It was absolutely clear over there. Everything is hindsight now, but it was absolutely pre-market analysis. This was the 15-minute last fair value gap. I told that I wanted to see this market will work with this fair value gap. Nobody should close below this fair value gap. It should keep going higher from this 15-minute last fair value gap. As well as this is the order block. I'm really sorry, but why I have marked it as an order block, I am not able to show you that right now because I forgot. Otherwise, this was the propulsion block. This one is the propulsion block because of this order block over here, which has traded the new day opening gap. So this is the perfect or the best order block. Right now, the setup I showed you and this order block are the same order block. Traded this order block, which is an perfect propulsion block. So either way, this is the propulsion block, or there was a reason I really forgot that why I marked it as an order block. Otherwise, this is the last fair gap that should hold the market, send it higher. I told you that until this market is above this line, I'm more interested to look for buy. There is no sell is valid. If the body close below this 50-minute fair value gap, then it has a possibility to come until this line, which is the 30 TGIF line, as well as the last fair value gap, which is the lowest probable area, and then it can fall for this low, which is the Friday low. I am not interested to take any kind of sell. I'm not going to trade. I'm only interested to take the buy. From 1 minute chart, this was the market open around 9:30. So after the market open, I told that there is no manipulation, there is no buy. I have to come here, this chart actually, because now I need to talk about just a bit second. Okay, I'm going to finish it firstly. While market open started to go higher, I'm not interested to take any kind of buy. Why? There is no manipulation. Then I told you that it can respected either any of this line, it will be respected and it will come to this minus 1.5 standard deviation. It can come here, it will work as a support, and then this market will give me the buying opportunity. The buy is only valid above the 50% of this line or the new week opening gap, the 50% of this area. It fall, cleared the liquidity, gave me the perfect market structure shift. If fair value gap, which is the premium or entry fair value gap, breakaway gap here, tap to this entry fair value gap, went higher, all-time high, above the all-time high, it will go over there. Execution, depending on my explanation, took the buy from this entry gap, took the partial around 23 handle because my stop loss was 23 handle, then trailed the stop loss, got stopped out around here. Okay, it was also 20 handle, 23 handle, something like that. I don't remember over there. Fall again, used this midnight open. I showed you this midnight open before and trade that midnight open as well. Wanted to see to fall a bit more until this last fair value gap. It didn't do that. Instead, used this new week opening gap, consequent encroachment over here, top of the new week opening gap, midnight open, showed you the perfect order block. Why perfect? New to opening gap. This is the lowest down close body close candle which has traded this new week opening gap. It is called the change in state of delivery. Was waiting for 22 YT model. Even though there was a 22 YT model, I wouldn't go for that trade. Either way, I wouldn't go for that because it was still the premium area to enter over here. In this type of area, the best is to take the entry from the order block. Trade this order block. You can see perfect order block. Stop loss was just 12 handle, one tick, gave you 23 handle, boom. I didn't take this trade as I'm working with only 22 IT model. Otherwise, that is the best order block. Not as a hindsight, I clearly told that this is the best order block. If you are working with the order block, this is the best order block. So that's all. Just as a thing, okay, those people who are not around the beginning, this is just for them. Whatever I told you, it worked 100% like that way. I have taken my trade. If it doesn't do that, I'm not interested to trade. That's all, brother. I was here from the beginning and it planned out just as you said. Thank you, Anthony, for confirming that, brother. I think most of the people are not here. That's why nobody, when I was asking, actually, they didn't reply me. 1 for 3 for me today. 34 ticks done for the day. Just watching now. Congratulations, brother. Walaikum salam. Listing March for YouTube videos. Is there a specific order I should follow to learn more effectively? I've already watched a few of the ones for the members or subscribers. Thank you, brother, for asking this question. Right now, I have nothing to do over here. No manipulation, no trade for me. It has to give me some kind of manipulation. If it doesn't do that, I'm not going to take any trade. If you come to the channel and come to the playlist, inside the playlist, there is a folder called study folder. Go to the study folder. Is that? Oh, no, 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 no. So my mistake, my mistake. Not in this. I think I'm not able to show you this. There is a pin video. Okay, right now I'm in live, so it's showing here that I'm in live. But when I'm not in live, you will be able to see there is a pin video where I have told you that which one you should watch or what is the uh serial. Okay, so there is a pin video. Please watch that video. You'll get the idea how to watch the playlist. Okay, so I'm just not able to show you that right now because I'm in live. Hey Teja, okay, how are you, brother? Nabin, when you were identify a 22 item model, there is a sniper line, bro. Okay, I think you are replying anyone. Did you learn anything from this trade or from this session? If you followed the explanation I have done at the beginning, you wouldn't take this sell, even though it looks like so beautifully. You wouldn't go for this sell. Instead, you would look for the buy. So that is why it is important. Now it will keep going higher. I don't have anything to do. I need to wait for a manipulation. I believe I will get another opportunity around 11. It is going like one way. This is called expansion. 11,129 subscriber. If I get one more subscriber, it's gonna be 11,130 subscriber. So let's see if I can have another guy to subscribe our channel to make it 130. I missed the buy setup. No worries, Teza. One train has gone. Don't worry about that. The next train is waiting for you. Tito, I have seen a sniper line one midnight. Look, 515 candle in the lake that made the market structure shift sniper line to our sniper line. I have already talked about that through the Discord actually, Beragan. There was another sniper line which was better to me actually here. It was much more better to me. It was perfect sniper line. People love to watch the deeper price action. That's why I explained the price much more deeply. Otherwise, usually I don't do that. I feel laughing actually sometimes when I see someone explaining shit. It's so laughing. No manipulation, no buy. Brother, I'm missing all the buy. It's gonna be the expansion day. You have to wait. No, I would love to chase the market. Do it. Today you will make some money. Tomorrow you will blow your account. I promise you. Hi, how much is the CME Group live data package on TradingView? $7, brother. 7 US dollar. Don't chase the market. Wait for the setup. Patiently wait for the setup. Don't chase the market. You know what the market will go. You know everything. You don't need to chase the market. Why you would love to chase the market? If the market give you the opportunity, take the entry. If it doesn't give it to you, don't take the trade. It's very simple. But don't chase the market. Markendi Michael, yes, and NQ previous day high. Sir, Paragon, that was perfect sniper line entry till 8:30 and then boom. Okay, I think you guys are talking about some kind of sniper trade. This is awesome, brother. Waiting for one more guy to subscribe and to make it 11,130. Who is the guy who is to make our OCD satisfied to subscribe to our channel? Is there anyone who is not our subscriber? Anyone took that order block trade? I don't think so because some of very it's very risky, right? 1200 loss stop loss is very risky. I agree with you. Guys, try to join me at the beginning. If you don't want to stay until the end of the session, I have no problem. But please don't miss the first part of the session. Most of the day, I'm going to start around 8:50 a.m. New York local time to talk about the price action. Please don't miss that part. That is the real space or real place to learn this concept, to learn how to be free, how to get the freedom. So please come around this area to listen how I'm doing the top-down analysis or the pre-market analysis. This expansion was expected. We knew that it is going to expand like this way. Everything we knew that. Our entry, you know, from here, that is the entry. Second entry from that order block. We're not missing anything. As I'm working with 22 YT models, so I'm waiting for the setup. But otherwise, if you really would love to frame the trade, we're not missing anything. We know what is going to happen. Everything is predicted. Some days are bad. Over there, we don't need to follow that. But most of the days, it's predicted. So if you miss the trade to take the entry from this order block, for example, why you are chasing the market right now? Because it is bullish. This was the price action we are expected. Expansion. Then I'm sorry, sorry, but I am here and can always hear, but can't always type. No worries, man. It's okay, brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you. At least you have written that. I appreciate it, man. If there is no other opportunity, I'm not going to push the button. I already got my boom. Okay, so I'm not going to push the button. I will push the button if and only if there is another opportunity. Otherwise, not going to trade in trade. I'm not going to push any other button. If I say something is the best, most of the time it's going to work. This is the best change in state of delivery. or the order block. If I say it's a low probability, kind of 50-50, never ever push the button. Even if it works, I don't give a shit. But please don't push the button. Never ever. Even if it was according to your analysis. Well, guys, it's a question for you guys now. Those people who are with me for near about 6 months. Okay, if you are with me for at around 6 months, are you guys feel any changes? Any changing? Okay, any changing to read this market? Any changes? Do you feel anything? Please try to reply this question. I got 100 likes. I'm happy for that. And 170 people has voted. Not 70, 172 people has voted. Who lost 51%, Bear was 23%, no bias has was 26%. Those people who has pushed the button here, no bias, 26%. And those people who pushed the button for beer, did you guys got the point how to trade the Monday? Why I tell that Monday is more easier to trade. So beautiful day to trade because we have more confluences over here on Monday. That is why Monday, even if there is no news, it is one of the best day to trade. But Friday is always very difficult. Thank you guys for joining to this board. I'm going to dismiss it. Those people who are waiting for 6 months, at least 6 months, not those people who just joined me for 2 to 3 days or maybe 1 month, not them, who are with me for 6 months, who have seen the high and low, okay, the losing trade and the winning trade. When I told that it's gonna be a difficult week, how the week was. When I told that it's gonna be the easiest week, how that week works. So depending on all of these things, did you feel any changes of your reading price action? I got a reply from Reflect and Grow. Lot of changes. Thank you, brother. You are with me for 6 months now. I didn't know that. You're much more confident now. Thank you, brother. I have gotten so much better to do. Thank you. The 22 white model changed it all for me. Okay, I got two guys over here. Thank you, both of you. Ibrahim, yes. Okay, I got three. Plum, this is my third month. Okay, you're not allowed here to reply, brother. But thank you, brother, for being with us at least for 3 months. Also, your confidence gives us more trust on you. Thank you. But I'm not interested to build your trust on me. Instead, build your trust on the market, the price action. I want you to do that. I was kidding, Blum, by the way, brother. Thank you, brother, for being with us, man. This is my first day. You should stay out of this question, Michael. But welcome to our community, brother. Welcome to our community. I hope that you will enjoy the price action reading. But trust me, brother, it's gonna be so boring. So you're not going to get the excitement like other YouTuber is providing you the excitement. Entry. You know, you're not going to get that. At least not until I'm going to work with the 22 white model. What you will get here, you will not the deeper price section. I just did it today because I've watched a video yesterday where he was talking about some deep price action. So I was laughing at him. That's why I went a bit deeper today. But overall, you will get some price action that will help your trading. I hope so, brother. And again, welcome to our community, brother. I've learned some bits. Thank you, and I'm full time. I have been here for a few months at least. Hey Sam, thanks for that, man. At least you got something. What's good, Chitu? Hey Aaron, what's good? That's a nice question, man. What's good? Waiting for a displace. I mean, sorry, a manipulation first. No manipulation, no trade. Even if you ask me, I'm better. I better would love to look for a sell now for a short period of time. I'm not going to take the sell, but short period of time, I prefer to take a sell. Now, why? It should give me some kind of manipulation. Without manipulation, no buy is valid. I'm looking for this line, but it doesn't mean that I'll just chase the market. I need the manipulation. No manipulation, no trade. Thank you, Mahadi, for sharing our Discord link. If any of you are interested to join our Discord, you're welcome, brother. It's absolutely free. And I hope that you will find a better community where people are sharing their understanding. Like Baragan is sharing his sniper model, Suzivan is sharing his uh, 90-minute time cycle, and everyone else. Okay, they are sharing something, and I believe that it will help you to grow. Don't use divergence. I use that today. I don't have the divergence, unfortunately. No, it's not a sell, brother. Please don't look for a sell. It's a request. Don't look for a sell. If you take a sell, I believe you will regret. This is a bullish market, brother. It has to do some manipulation, I know, but without manipulation, I am not able to take the buy. But taking sell is kind of suicidal here, in my opinion. It's a bullish market. If this low has taken over here, or maybe this low has taken on ES, I would start to look for buy from there. Unfortunately, nothing happens, so still there is no opportunity. How can I let this run go? Why didn't you believe me at the beginning when I told that this is the bullish market? Why didn't you frame the trade at the beginning from that water block, from that 22 YT model, wherever it feel good? Why did you take the trade over there? Now you are believing that this is a bullish market and you would love to enter over here. No, it's gambling. Always try to take entry at the beginning. Don't take the buy at the top of the run. Don't do that. Try to take entry at the beginning of the run. I sold and got stood out at break even. Oh, okay. At least you are safe, brother. Bangers after bangers is day. What does bangers mean? Is that something good or is that something bad, brother? I've been here since you had a couple hundred subscribers and you have gotten much better. Hey, Anthony, thanks for that, man. You were with me so long. Anthony Lincoln Hanif. Where are you from, brother? Why I can't remember you. Look at this hourly chart. Is there anything that is telling you to look for sell? Is there anything that is telling you, please take the sell now? Did you hit the dance floor? Oh, that's good. Bangers means good. Thank you, NQ Slayer. Thank you, brother. Something good to do. Okay, that's cool, man. Trinidad, West Indies. Oh, okay, you are from West Indies. One of my best country. I love West Indies because of the cricket actually. Chris Gale, Polar, what was his name? It's been long. I don't watch the cricket actually, but I love. Once upon a time, I love to used to watch the cricket actually. So Chris Gale, then Bravo, Pollard, then Sammy. I don't remember more names, but all of them are so one of my, I mean, my favorite player over there. Like when you say, "Here comes the boom," lol. Oh, okay. That's cool, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you for explaining that word. My English is shit. Okay, I entered exactly at 8:32 this morning and held until Friday high. Congratulations, NQ Slayer, for that big boom, brother. I really appreciate it. And I can see that today your bias and my bias are same. 686868. What is that? Aaron, what is that? 868, brother. Where are you from? Your English sound India. Yeah, I'm from Bangladesh actually, and yeah, something like we were Indian before 1947. There was no Pakistan, no Bangladesh, no, that was all India. I think it's genetical things, I guess. Mm. I know my accent is not that good. My pronunciation is also difficult for some of you to understand. But if you watch me for at least 1 month, you'll understand that what exactly I'm trying to say. Because I keep saying the same thing. Pollard just won the CPL last night. Wow, I didn't know that. Congratulations to Pollard. Still he play? I thought that he has already retired. Would you consider that 8:30 candle as an water block? I have to check, brother. 8:30 candle. This one? I don't see any problem to mark it as an water block. In my opinion, that is one of the best water block. In my opinion, that is one of the best water block, brother. Not only considering it, but also saying this is one of the best. It's called two time frame order block, something like this type of order block. This is one of the best order block. We love that 6-6. We love it, but do you understand me? Guys, do you understand me fully? I don't think so. Nice to meet you, brother. I'm from Haiti. Haiti, where is it exactly, brother? Is that a country or is that a area or city name? Haiti. That's Trinidad. Okay, Trinidad zip code. Nothing to do with the chart. Okay, nothing to do with the chart. I think you are talking about the game, I guess. I have 50K my funded futures account. If I make $2,000 this month, then next month, what I have to do? Reset on new account. I have 50K my funded futures accounts. I stopped to work with my funded futures because they have made made the thing actually difficult. That's why I stopped to work with them. And you can see that the top, it's there is no my funded futures. They are now bullshit. I stopped to work with them. By the way, but as you are asking me about the my funded futures, if you make $2,000, then next month they will charge you again, but it will stay as a reset. That means if you blow this account, they will give you a free reset. But this account will be active. They will just charge you some some money, whatever they have you have bought it or whatever the price is right now. You have to pass it by 1 month. That's why I entered around 8:32. It was one of the best order flow, brother. No manipulation, no trade for me. You would love to take an entry, go for that. For me, no trade is valid. They will only charge you monthly fees, but accounts stay wherever it is as long as you don't blow it. Yeah, thank you, Timelapse, for beautiful explanation. Hey Shachin, how are you, brother? Did you take any trade, brother? Those people who are thinking that this guy has taken an entry here and he has missed this run. I talked about this order block at the beginning while this candle was appearing on the chart. I told that this is one of the best order block. I didn't push the button as I'm working with only 22 YT model. But this is one of the best order block. I could go for the trade from this order block. Whoever was with me before I started to talk about the 22 YT model, they knew that this is one of the best order block. My bias was absolutely clean. I knew that I'm looking for an expansion. That's all. It's not my market structure shift as the manipulation didn't happen here. Yeah, not even this guy or not this guy. No, none of them has done any kind of manipulation. So I'm not going to take the buy here. If this candle could take one tick below this low, that would be my buy from this fair value gap. As the manipulation is not presented here, not taking this buy. You are impatient, you don't want to miss this trade, you would love to take the buy, go for that. I really appreciate that. Okay, Sachin, that's cool, man. Is that a winning trade or is that a losing trade, brother? Haiti is the first black country freedom in the world. Haiti is a Caribbean country located on the western third of the island of Hispaniola Dominican Republic in our neighbor. Okay, it's a Caribbean country. Oh, thank you, brother, for saying me that. I didn't know that. Haiti winning. Congratulations, brother. The Monday, guys. That daily candle has expanded quite a bit. I'm down for today. We will we will hunt again tomorrow. Congratulations, brother, for hunting. Sorry, for your boom and for waiting for the tomorrow. I'm still bullish, and till now I don't see any logic to stop. Expansion was expected today. I am bullish until this line. So if it tap to this line, then I'll be done. It doesn't need to tap over here, but until it is not tapping here, I will keep looking for the buying opportunity. So far, it's not done for me. I just need some kind of manipulation. By the way, there is a selling opportunity. Not going to take this sell. Not going to take this sell, but just going to show you, okay? As my bias is not bearish, so I'm not going to take this sell. Come on, baby, all night, Friday night, morning night. Hit the dance floor, hit the dance floor. I want you, baby. Baby, I don't want to. Baby, I don't want tonight. Don't want you. Don't want you. Hey, Lander. Why laughing, brother? Hey, Baragan. Hit the dance floor, guy. Hit the dance floor, hit the dance floor. Good morning, Shumal. Hey, hello. Nah. Hmm. 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 Oh, come on, let it on Friday night, no money night. I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. So why your girlfriend is going to only in one way? Is it too much loyal for you? I explained at the beginning, Sachin. I think you have missed that, brother. Should go to the one way. If this candle fall a bit and it is gonna be a swing. Okay, if it is gonna be a swing, this is gonna be my buying opportunity now, because I have found the liquidity taken already. All I need a swing, market structure shift, fair value gap to take the buy. First, I need a swing here. No swing, no buy. I didn't miss that. I'm saying that she's listening to you, like the way she are telling her. Oh, okay. Actually, the fact is, Mahadi tried to snatch her from me, and I told Mahadi, you can't, you won't be able to do that. So she is actually following my lead and making Mahadi like a loser. I'm happy to see that. I just need a swing high here to make it valid for shifting market structure. So if it is a swing high, then I will use this swing high for shifting market structure. So far, if this candle closed here somewhere, this is a valid swing high for shifting market structure. Come on, baby, I'm fine. Mahdi is here. I thought that he's not here. Sorry, Mahdi, I didn't tell you anything, brother. Is 9:49 water block. Huh? Huh? I always see, I always like this candle and that candle. These two candle has made this as a fair value gap. Then whatever candle will trade this fair value gap, that would be a fair, I mean the order block. This candle and that candle has made the fair value gap, not the order block. Not the order block. It has made the fair value gap. Come on, by fall a bit more, just three tick more, just fall a three tick more. Come on, just three tick more, three tick more, three tick, eight more, a bit more. Come on, eight more. I think she heard you, Sachin. She's not listening to me. I want her to fall three tick more. So how long it has fallen? I want her to see. I want her to fall a bit more, but she's not falling. So I think she heard you. I wanted to see her to fall until this fair value gap. That would be the best case of scenario actually. It's not falling. I think all credits goes to Sachin. Sachin told that she is following me, so now she is not going to listen to me again. Come on. If you are looking for sell, please go for the sell. I'm just not looking for the sell. As I told you, I had an opportunity just from here. That was the only opportunity to take the sell until this fair value gap. But after trading this gap, I'm not interested to take any kind of sell anymore. Okay. But here I just wanted to see it will trade this gap and then it will start to go higher. That would be the best case of scenario as it is the last fair value gap. So I would be able to use the last fair value gap, which is aligned with the 50-minute fair value gap. So here is a 50-minute bullish fair value gap. You can see here, this is the 50-minute bullish fair value gap. Above this new day opening gap, the new week opening gap, entry fair value gap, breakaway gap. It's always better to work with the premium fair value gap and then to go higher. The best is to tap to this gap, then go higher. That is the best. So far, this is the only swing high which is valid for shifting market structure. On a bit more, bit more. Come, 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 come. There you go. Now I want to see some kind of bullish setup. It go higher now, I'll go for the buy. Otherwise, no trade is for. Can it take more liquidity? Of course, it can take more liquidity. My first opportunity to take the buy from this gap, my second opportunity to take the buy from this gap. So any of these two gap will provide me the buying opportunity. I had to, maybe I would avoid, if after trading this entry gap there was a market structure shift, maybe I would avoid that trade. But now taking the trade is no more, no, like kind of risky for me. There is a market structure shift toward the buy side. I'll look for that buy with so much confident that that is going to work. Until now, this is the only swing high which is valid for shifting market structure. Until now, if it can make another swing high that is going to be valid for shifting market structure, I'll use that one. If it would love to fall a bit more to until this gap, there is still nothing wrong. Both of this area, either this area or that area, both are valid for shifting market structure. I mean, from this gap or that gap. Whoever is looking for sell, please take the sell. I'm waiting, I'll keep waiting. If it doesn't provide me that, I'm not going to chase the market. I don't see any logic here to think about a sell, so I'm not framing any sell. I had the opportunity to take the sell at the beginning of the run, which is from here, and as my bias is not bearish, so I didn't take the sell. I told you that. Still now, there is only one swing high which is valid for shifting market structure, and this is this high. It is not a valid swing high for shifting market structure. I'm not going to take this market structure shift into my consideration for shifting market structure. If you want your congratulations, go for that. And those people are looking for sell. Of course, you guys just push the button. I don't know where you exactly you look for sell, but if you found any selling opportunity, go for that sell. Why you are laughing, Michael? Mahadi told something. I hear everything, even if I'm not here. Okay, so I have to give you a new name so that even if I say something, you won't be able to understand what to whom I exactly told that. I love you, man. You know that, Mahdi. I love you a lot. Zairuddin 949 word block. I think I have replied you. That's not an word block. Mahdi is still here. I love you, man. You know that. I respect you. I love you. You are my brother. I love Mahdi. Yes, please, everyone, please give the love to Mahdi. This is for Mahadi, okay? Please provide the love emoji to Mahadi. I'm just interesting. Oh, sorry. I'm just interested in trading, and I see you are very confident in your area. Yes, sir. You have to be confident. Otherwise, how can you push the button? How can you take the risk of your money? You're not confident. It's not a valid swing high to me for shifting market structure. If any of you would love to use this market structure shift, there is a fair value gap. You'd love to take the buy from here. You're welcome. I'm not interested to use this swing high for shifting market structure. If it make another swing high here, then that swing high will be valid for shifting market structure. It will be invalidated as a market structure shift. Until now, this is the only swing high which is valid for shifting market structure. Until now. This is the only swing high which is valid for shifting market structure. Until now. If it can make a swing high here, then it will be valid as a market structure shift. But until now, this is the only swing high which is valid for shifting market structure. DV, love is love, boy or girl, doesn't matter. Okay, thank you guys for providing the love to Mahadi. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ibrahim. Thank you, RS. You trade a profile account to live account? I do that, Mr. Kelvin, Mr. Kevin. I'm not a professional trader. I just have couple days looking how the market move. Oh, okay. So you are part-time trader. Cool, brother. Following the rules, waiting for the setup is the most boring part. And sometimes what happen, I'm waiting for the setup is not on the chart, and the session is ended. And then the launch hour or after the PM session, it give me the setup and give me the run, and I'm not able to trade that. It's really so frustrating, but I have no other way. I'm still bullish, and all you can see that market is trading right now the 15-minute bullish fair value gap, which I have showed you at the beginning. I wanted to see more specifically the last fair value gap from 1 minute chart. It has traded that. All I need the market structure shift. If I get the market structure shift with a fair value gap, I'll try to take the entry from that area. some people can think that this is the market structure shift and this is the fair value gap to take the trade. Your congratulations to take. Some of you are thinking this is the market structure shift. This is the fair value gap to take the entry. Maybe it will work, but I'm not going to take this trade. I'm not with you guys. So until now, I don't have the market structure shift. First, I have to have the market structure. It's not a swing high yet. It's not a swing high. So I have to depend on this swing high, only this swing high for shifting market structure. I'm not working with any other model. I'm just pushing the button depending on 22 YT model. If there is a model 22 is valid, I'll go for that trade. If not, I'm not pushing the button. As you have seen at the beginning of the trade here. If it is valid, I'll go for the trade. If it is not valid, I'm not interested to push the button. Same thing. It will work. Of course, it can work. Market doesn't need anything like perfect, but I need something that is perfect. Until now, there is only one swing high which is valid for shifting market structure, and this is this one. I'm able to push the button until 11:29. So if it is 11:30, I will not push the button. Before 11:29, if I get the opportunity, I'll take the buy. I mean, in that type of situation, this candle has to give me the market structure shift, and either by the next candle or the next candle after the next candle should be my entry. So this candle has to give me the market structure. If it doesn't, I'm not going to push the button. Lunch hour is not for me to trade. Then around the lunch hour, it will be so beautiful setup. I don't care about that. I think so I'll be able to push the button before the lunch hour. So we'll see if 11:30 candle, if it provide me the entry. Okay, I'll just expend 1 more minute. 11:30 candle will try to push the button until 11:30. So this candle, if it provide me the market structure shift, the next candle will make the fair value gap, and the third candle, which is 11:30, is going to be the entry. I'll go for that as well. If it's not, then yeah, done. By the way, guys, I hope that it was a very insightful session. First opportunity from the 22 IT model. We have nothing to do here because there was no manipulation. Nobody has done these things. We waited for 9:30. After 9:30, market went higher, did the manipulation, gave me the market structure shift above the new week opening gap constant crossment, took the buy from this parallel gap, took the partial 23 handle, got stopped out around 23 handle as well, or 22 handles, or 21 handle, something like that. Got stopped out over here. Market fall, took another liquidity, made the perfect order block, trade the order block. Didn't work with this just because I'm working with 22 IT model. Perfectly went higher, provided a beautiful run, finally took the liquidity here. Maybe it will now work around the lunch hour. So it will provide the setup and it will keep going higher. I'm just going to miss this trade just because it's not valid to me anymore as it is the lunch hour. In this morning session, according to YT 22 YT model, there was one opportunity and I perfectly took that opportunity. It's a very nice setup in my opinion. In short, this is the AM session. I'll try to come around the PM session. If I'm not in the PM session, maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, if you have any question, please let me know that. Hey Suresh Sharma, I'm just going to close the stream actually. Just love to see if anyone has any question. Then I'll close. Do you trade PM session? I do, but I don't do the live actually. But I do trade the PM session. I'm only interested to trade AM and PM session. You guys, you can join us to our Discord, brother. You will get the link on the description, the Discord link. You'll be able to join us through the Discord. Finally, it gave me the market structure ship, but as it is in the lunch hour, even if there is a gap, I'm not going to take that trade because it's done actually. My trading is done for this AM session. But I will be on the live on the PM session. No, Lucky, I just told that I'm not sure about the PM session. If I see something very good, need to explain, then and only then I'll come around the PM session. If I come around the PM session, it will be around 1 p.m. New York local time. Otherwise, I will just wait for the tomorrow. If something is good, I'll come. If nothing is good, to explain. Okay, if it is very easy, I don't need to come around the PM session because easy thing, all everyone can do that. Around the morning session, it is always difficult because we have to look for the bias, we have to look for the PTRS, everything. That's why I don't want to miss the AM session. But PM session is on almost kind of predicted. So nobody needs me actually. And see the Discord link. You can't see the Discord link. You should see the Discord link. Come to this area at the bottom. At the bottom, okay? Here. Follow this official, see this link, Discord, the Discord link. You can join through that Discord link. Just go to the description and at the bottom follow the official, the Discord link. Ready for the launch dump. Yes, I'm not going to trade the launch hour actually. Anthony Lincoln Hanif already got tagged in for the L. Already got tagged. Okay, so you took the sell. Congratulations, brother. I hope that you will get your boom, brother. I wish for that. I don't want to trade in between 11:30 to 12:50. That is not my area to trade. By the way, I'm done for the morning session. We'll try to trade around 12:50 again. If you have any question, you can ask me. Otherwise, just tell me bye or see you. I'll close the stream actually. I don't believe the price around the lunch hour. Each. Thank you, Paragon. Paragon, you guys, you can keep looking for the sniper line. Okay, maybe the sniper line will work here after the market structure shift. Maybe the sniper line will work, so you can actually mark the sniper line and share it with us through the Discord, brother. We'll be able to see that. Thank you guys for being over here. See you around the PM or the tomorrow. Until then, cheers.